Welcome back to Sirantwi Education channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and then also follow my Facebook page as well as joining my WhatsApp group and the WhatsApp channel. Please, today we are going to look at how to solve our weekly practical test series that I shared to various platforms. And this test is in alignment with the DBE, SAG, and then IEB CAT content. Right, without wasting much time, let's look at what this topic covered. We have the HTML basic formatting. For test 2, we have the tables. Test 3, we will be looking at the database table, and then test 4, database queries. Test 5, we'll be looking at mail merge. Test 6, we'll be looking at spreadsheet test functions. And then test 7, we have logical functions, as well as test 8, spreadsheet lookup functions or advanced functions. Right, without wasting much time, let's quickly go to our test 1, how to solve these HTML basic questions. Now, I'm going to open the file called 1_nature reserve HTML that's incomplete, and we need to solve these questions. That will be our first lesson. Don't forget to watch all these lessons, which I'm going to make them as a playlist. Then it will assist you for your upcoming examination. So I have with me here 1_nature reserve. You right click and then you choose edit with Notepad++. So if you don't have that, you can download it for free or you edit in Notepad. So I have this, and then I must solve these questions. The first one, it says, the title tag is not inserted properly, and we have to correct the error so that the nature reserve will appear in the browser tab. So whenever you see the keyword here, browser tab, it means title. So we need to go and check whether our title is displaying properly. Now, we can see there's open tag for title, but in the close tag, it was not done properly. So we need to put our / for the close tag. Now, anytime you click on the open tag and it's not selecting the close tag, that means there's a problem. You need to fix the close tag. Right. Then the second question says, change the background color of the body to light yellow, or the color code should be hashtag FFFFE0. So you can use either the color code or the color name, which is the light yellow. So we have here body BG color equals white. Now we need to change it to light yellow. Remember, it should be one word. There should not be any space in between. It should be one word, and then we save it. Now let's go and open that file and see how it's going to be like. So this is light yellow. So let's see if, let's say, you make such a mistake and then you did not put them as one word. Let's go and check the impact of it. So if you do not make it as one word, light yellow, then it's going to give it this, which is a mistake that most learners make. Alternatively, we could have inserted the color code, which is hashtag 4FE0. That is what light yellow represent in the color code format. So you can be given the color code or the color name. 1.3, the heading corresponding nature reserve must appear as heading 1 and be centered on our page. So this is the heading, but then it is already in heading 2. So we need to change it to heading 1, which is H1. And then we close it also with H1. Now, the question says it should be centered. So inside the H1 tag, you press space bar and say align equals to center. Remember, the center must be spelled this way. C-E-N-T-E-R, not C-E-N-T-R-E. So you must take note of that. The next question, insert a horizontal line below the heading with the following properties. The size, which is the thickness, must be 5, and then the color should be green. So we need to insert a horizontal line below this heading, and then we use HR, which is horizontal line, and it is empty tag. That is why we put the /, and then we have the size should be equal to 5, and then the color must be equal to green. So remember the color, the way we spell the color, C-O-L-O-R, not O-U-R. We can also have an attribute, which is the width of the line. Let's say the width is going to be 75%, meaning it's going to cover 75% of the page. And then we click on save. Now let's go and see our horizontal line. So this is our horizontal line, and then also our heading is centered, which is heading 1. The next question, the image 1_reserve must be centered or inserted where the comment is placed. Add the following: the width of the image should be 600 px or pixels, the height should be 250, and then the alternative text, which should be nature reserve, in case the image does not display. So we're gonna insert the image here. It could be inside this paragraph. So we use img src equals to 1_reserve .jpg. You must always check the file extension. Like here, if we go and check the data file, you will see that this picture here, the file type is JPG. So you type .jpg. Right. Now we specify the width, which is an attribute, should be 600. And then the height must be 250. And then the alternative text, which is ALT, we have to type the message nature reserve banner in case the image does not display. So that is the alternative text. And now let's save and go and check our image once more. Yes, this is an image displayed there. Now, what if the question wants you to center this image? Let's say the question wants you to center the image. You cannot put align equals to center as an attribute. It will not work. So what you need to do is you put center tag before the image, and then you close the center tag also after the image. So you open the center tag and then you close the center tag. And then the next question, format the text in the first paragraph, starting with Kwatswane Nature Reserve, so that the words 4,500 hectares appear in bold. So we need to format this word so that it appears in bold. This is the first paragraph with P tag. And now we need to make sure that this text must be bold. So you put a tag which is B, and then we close it. Only that tag must be bold. So you don't have to close it after the paragraph. It's only that tag. And then the next question also says, format the text Southern White Rhinos in the second paragraph to appear in italic. So we need to make sure that that text appears in italic. This is the one. So italic is I, and then we close our I over here. Please take note, You can also be given a question to underline. Underline is also you. So you must be careful about how to apply these basic text. And then the 5 activities listed under the activity available must be converted into an ordered list, which is bulleted list, using a square bullet. Now, an ordered list is bullet, and an ordered list is numbering. So this is the activities available. Now, the question wants us to put this one as a square bullet. So we go and put UL, which represent a tag for an ordered list, or in short, for bullet. And then we close our UL where it is ending. Then they say we must use a square bullet. So we say type equals to square. And then each item within the list, we put LI. LI, which represent list item, and then you close it. Then the second list item also, you put LI, and then you close it. So each of the list items must be having LI. Right. Then I save it, and let's go and check the outcome. So you now see the list item, which is a square bullet. So you can have different types of bullet or categories: square, circular, disc, and others. Now, mistakes people always make. You see learners putting UL here, closing UL, each of them. That's a mistake. Avoid that mistake. They will be putting UL for every item that they put UL. And then they close here, also UL. That is a mistake. They are not, the UL must only be once, beginning and the ending, but the individual items will use LI. So you need to take note of that. Now we move straight to the next question that says, change the font of the entire page to Verdana. Now, we are going to change the font of the entire page, meaning we have to start from here. Then we just say font, and then face. Different font type, we say face, not type. Font face equals to Verdana. Of course, they can ask you to change the font color. Then you say color equals, let's say color equals to blue. And of course, they can also have the size. So take note, I'm just using this one as an example. Size equals to, let's say, 14 pt. And then where the page is ending, that's before the body tag. Before the close body tag, you just close your font. Because the question said the entire page. Now, let's go and check. So that's the font, the color blue, and others. But remember, the question didn't ask us to change the color. So I'm going to just remove the color and then also the size. I was just using that one to explain to you something that you must also watch out for. But the question only asks us to choose a specific font face. There we go. So now this is the font that we are looking for. And then we change it. And then convert the text Kwatwani Reserve into a hyperlink to the URL. And the URL was given to us to open it in a new tab. So that's a link, hyperlink, that will take us when we click on it and then to open for us. So now I'm going to also look at that. All right, it did not specify where we should place it, but I think I'm going to put it here. So for hyperlink, we use A, which is anchor. Then we say href, hyperlink reference, equals to http / that website that was given to us, Katswani .co.za. And then, okay, convert the text Katswani Reserve. So we have to type Katswani Reserve. In between, and then we close our A. So here is what's going to happen. This hyperlink here, when we click on it, when we click on this Katswani Reserve, it's going to open this website for us. So we begin with A, and then you close with A, and then the hyperlink reference, which website are you linking to? Then you click on it, then it's going to open for us. So let's save it and see how it's going to work. So you see it here. When I click on it, it's open a new page for us. And of course, that page there is not available. That is why it's showing like this. And then convert the text back to top at the bottom of the page into an internal link that will scroll back to the top of the page when click. Hint, add a bookmark at the top as an ID, and then you link it to the top. Yes, now this is what's called bookmark. Now, when you are creating bookmark, you have to specify the bookmark location. So I can create a bookmark here, which is a name equals top. Bookmark is the target location, meaning that I'm going to name this place as top. And now, if I want to link it, this one, to that one, I must use a hyperlink reference. href equals to, then the name of the bookmark, which is hashtag top. Remember, when you are linking to a bookmark, you put hashtag before the name of the bookmark. So hyperlink reference hashtag top, and then the word back to top will be there. Then I close the A. The only difference between bookmark and then to a website is that bookmark, you must first create it. And then when you are linking to a bookmark, you use hashtag and then the name of the bookmark. So now if I go there, I'm going to see. Let me open this. Yeah, I'm going to see it here. This is back to top. So when I click on it to take him to the top of the page, back to top will always take you to the top of the page. So that's how we create a bookmark in our internal link into our page. All right, that is all for the first activity. So you can do the corrections. Thank you for your precious time. Don't forget to subscribe and then watch more of these videos.